So the baby is here. Yeah, I know. I'm really excited. We're gonna have her enjoy the nursery now, which is not how I had planned it, but she's beautiful, and I can't believe that she's here. Not feeling real at all. I was in my 9th month of pregnancy and there was absolutely nothing done in the room, not a single nail. We've had to do this entire room after she's come, which has not been that easy.
What a time to be having a baby.
Seriously, there's such a weird world we're living in right now. It's all nuts.
Well, have you been involved in designing anything?
No.
This is your first?
My first, yeah.
So that's great. So what are the kind of do's and don'ts that you now realize, okay, since you're now right at the end, this is how I thought about it, but actually this is what needs to be done.
So I think the do's is leave as much open space in the room as possible. If there's more floor space, you get to use it for your baby to play, roll around. I think the other thing is that we've selected furniture that all has rounded edges, so there should be no hazards in that area. The don'ts, I think, is instead of just going for something that has aesthetics, make sure everything has some built-in storage. So if you're designing a piece of furniture, do it thoughtfully.
What have been sort of the big oh my God, I never expected this?
I have learned so much about just materials. So it doesn't become about design aesthetic. It becomes about how does this fabric smell? What is the glue used in this wood? That can be really harmful to a child. So you have to be super careful about everything that you select.
So how much time do you think from the time that everybody's allowed in to having everything ready?
A week max. Yes, looking forward to getting the work started in the nursery. Right now it's just an empty canvas and the room is literally completely bare. We've just got one bassinet in here, so we have a long way to go. I think coronavirus really made us think on our feet much more creatively than we would have otherwise. So we placed our orders for absolutely everything. And as soon as things started opening up, on one single day, we had the wallpaper installer and the wood flooring installer come in and completely transform the room with new wood flooring from Havwoods and the wallpaper from Wallpaper Scissor. And then in the meantime, all of the loose items, we got them delivered and just moved them into the space as and when they've come. Okay, the chest of drawers is here and it's beautiful. So there's a few things that we've incorporated into this nursery that are very specific. One is that we are doing nanotech coating on all of the fabrics so that it prevents the buildup of dust. Apart from that, we've also got Alexa integrated into the room. We've also integrated an amazing CCTV security system. So I can always keep an eye on my baby even if I've stepped out for an hour or two. And it's much better and more advanced than a normal baby monitor would be. Okay, so guys, I wanted to do a call where everyone that was a part of this nursery project has been included. I would have loved to have all of you guys over in the house and meet the baby and see the room and do our room warming ceremony. I also wanted to just say thank you guys. I know it's been like a very long drawn out process, but thank you guys for being a part of it. It's been really special for me. So I'm gonna turn the camera and take you guys on a walkthrough of this space.
Congratulations!
Not yet, Mama. Okay. Here we go.
Yay.
This is us walking in. We have the sofa from Swanco. Look, these are your beautiful toy baskets. And this is the rocking chair from Isaji's for feeding. Sonali, that's your Sophia. and your little thing, and the baby is sleeping here.
Seeing the nursery now and the way things are looking, it's way better than anything that I had envisioned. She's done a good job and really excited for the baby to enjoy the room more than anything else.
This is a Cotmobile for when the baby's feeling a little bit cranky, and this canopy works really well too. If she wants to cut the light out, we honestly just kind of close it around her, and these are beautiful plants which help purify the air. This is a really crucial piece of furniture, which is the sofa cum bed. In the day, if you want to take a nap, or in the night if you want to sleep with the baby, we have this beautiful carpet flooring that we've put in the space, and we've also got a bamboo wood flooring in place. We have another important function, which is keeping my baby clean and clothed. So this is her diaper changing station, and while you're cleaning your baby, it's nice to have something here, some kind of artwork that you can look at, and I guess feel happy to be here. So that's it. Those are all the elements in my room. This whole situation has just been really crazy. From where we started out with all of the best hopes and expectations for the nursery, then having COVID completely deflate my balloon, then trying to figure it out and build it back up, and now the nursery is completed. It actually feels really amazing, and I'm loving playing with my daughter in that room and seeing her in the space. I think I'm more excited than anyone else. I'll answer. If you don't want to do wallpaper, it's too expensive, you can easily just put decals on your wall. They're available everywhere. They're fantastic. They're available even on like Amazon, you'll get them. Asian Paints has some fantastic decals, some fantastic finishes that are really, really cost effective. So you can literally just approach any of them and get a decal put on your wall. You can put it on yourself, it's just a sticker. I don't understand why everyone, including my husband, feels like dark colors make a space feel smaller. We've done plenty of small spaces using dark colors. I think there's just this phobia against dark colors and small spaces. I think you can use whatever color you want, whatever you like. It's your space. You should have fun with it. If you want to go for a darker color, please go for it without any fears. When it comes to lighting, if you are able to do this, it would be really ideal if you can do dimmable lights. There's so many different moods that babies have, and especially when it's nighttime for your baby, it would be really nice to kind of dim the lights. Also, the babies wake up a lot in the middle of the night, so you do need a night light. But babies are very sensitive to light, so there has to be a different setting for the day, a different setting for the night. So you do have to be conscious of that.